Hello there gang, here's another video for you to work alongside to, should you wish. Bit different today. 4-minute intervals. Throughout that you will be doing one exercise for 20 seconds, resting for 10, then a second exercise for 20 seconds, then resting for 10, and then keep going again. Don't forget your equipment, and we will get cracking with the warm-up. As in the real world, we're going to start with the warm-up. Approximately 30 seconds per exercise. Okay, going to start with jogging on the spot. Throughout the warm-up, you want to still be able to hold a conversation with someone, so it's that kind of pace and effort. Moving on to butt kicks. And back to jogging again. And then we are moving to high knees. Really pick up your knees, pump your arms if it helps. Try and keep those high knees going for the whole 30 seconds. You can see I did struggle though. And then we're back to just jogging on the spot after that. And it wouldn't be warm up without jumping jacks. And back to jogging again. And side steps. I'll warm up the inner thighs. And back to jogging for one more time. Well done. Should feel nice and warmed up now. Go and grab a drink and get ready for the first circuit. Okay, get ready. Streamline squat jumps first. As always, keep your arms above your head. Start and finish in the squat position. Make sure your feet leave the floor. I'm just doing 20 seconds of these to begin with. And now you're in recovery. Get yourself ready for your press-ups. Get comfy on the floor. And off you go. Remember, hands in line with your shoulders. Try and keep the body and legs as flat as possible. Pull your belly button in to your spine. If you can't do full body, absolutely fine to do it on your knees with your legs at an angle. And 20 seconds is up. So recovery, back on your feet as we head back to 20 seconds of the streamlined squats, jumps. And pause. Back on the floor, get ready for the press-ups. Here we go. This style of training is called Tabata. Very good cardio training for you. Recovering again. Back to your squat jumps. We're halfway through now. Remember, keep those knees behind your toes. Back into recovery. I'm heading back to the press-ups. Whether you do full body or on your knees, going to give your chest a great workout. And recovering again. One more round, then you get your tea break. Off you go. Final set of streamlined squat jumps. And recover. Get ready for your final set of press-ups. And we're on a tea break. Nice chunky one, 90 seconds. Get your breath back, have a drink, and then get ready for the next round. Okay, as we're getting to the end of our tea break, get ready for diamond press ups and renegade row. Same principle as the ordinary press ups. If you can do them full body, brilliant. No problem if you need to drop to your knees. And we're in recovery. Grab your weights or your cans of beans or whatever you're using. Ready for the renegade row. Keep that arm close to your body, elbow pointing up to the sky. Don't forget to switch arms halfway through. And recover again. Back to the diamond press ups. Remember, the hands are together and they need to be under your chest. Okay? That way you'll get full benefit. And recover again. Back to your renegade row. I'm going to keep the back as flat as possible. It's all about squeezing your upper back muscles towards your spine on this exercise. And recover again. Back to the diamond press ups. Your triceps will be burning, no doubt, by this point, but we are on the third round. And recover. Those 10 seconds will get shorter and shorter. Back to your renegade rows. Don't forget to do both sides. And recovery. One more round to go. There we go. Final set of diamond press ups. So give it your everything. And recover. And then final set of renegade rows. And tea break time. Enjoy. Again, get your breath back. Have a good drink. See you in a mo. So have you got your breath back? Are you ready to go? Dumbbell overheads first. And recover. Staying on the floor, going to continue with dead bugs. So if you remember, extend opposite arm and opposite leg. Feel a nice pull along the front of your tummy and into your chest. And recover. And then we'll be back to the dumbbell overhead. Keep those arms nice and straight and just hover above the floor. And recovering again. Back to the dead bugs. Are your ab and chest muscles starting to feel this? And recovering again. Halfway through, gang. 2 more rounds of this pair of exercises. Now in recovery, heading back to the dead bugs. And back to recovery. We've got one more round of exercises to go. And then another tea break. Here we go. Dumbbell overhead. Just a small point with this exercise. Don't bring the weight any lower than your chest. It doesn't need to come as low as your belly button or your knees or wherever else you can reach with it. So much more important to keep that tension. And we're recovering. One last round of dead bugs to come. Off you go. And it's tea break time. Drink, get your breath back, get ready for the next set. We'll be on our feet for the next set. Spoiler alert. Okay, get ready for your next set, starting with goblet squats. Remember, there's a really wide stance. Hold the weight between your legs and lower to the floor as you bend. This works your bottom muscles or your glutes. And recover. Next up will be plie squats. So again, nice wide leg position. Feet turned out, a bit like a ballet dancer. And just lift your heels off the floor. And you will definitely feel the burn in your calves. And into recovery. And back to our goblet squats again. And into recovery. Shake your legs out in between if you need to, since these are both a wide stance exercise. And recovery again. Halfway through. Back to the goblet squat for the third time. And recovery. And back to the plie squats. See how high you can lift those heels, because the mobility will be good for your swimming. And recovery again. Not relaxed, can't quite relax yet. Okay, this is our last round of goblet squats. And recovery. And then plie squats one more time. And tea break time. Enjoy, have a good drink. And I'll see you on the other side. And here we go with our next set. Russian twists first. Your core will definitely feel it by the end of this 4 minutes. And into recovery, just for 10 seconds. Next up is V-sit, so you can stay seated on the floor. So these are our little rowboats, and if you can do the full thing without putting your feet and hands on the floor, brilliant. If you need a bit of extra support, put your hands behind you, no problem there. Good. And into recovery again. And back to the Russian twists. And recovering again. And back to V-sits again. And recovery. We're halfway through again. Back to the Russian twists. Do make sure you take your head and shoulders around with you so you get full mobility around the spine. Keep the weight close to your tummy, otherwise it becomes an arm exercise. And if you're keeping your feet off the floor for the whole 20 seconds, awesome. But if you do need to drop your heels, no problem. And we're having a little rest again before we hit the V-sits for the third time. And recovering again. We've got one more round to go before your next tea break. And off we go, Russian twists for the last time. And recover. And final set of V-sits. And tea break time. Keep on drinking. This is your last tea break. We've got one more set to go. See you in a mo. As we come to the end of our tea break, we're going to start with scissor kicks. Laying flat on the floor as you can see, get your legs as straight as possible, kick from the hips. And recovery. Then, of course, always pair up with the crisscross coming next. Pretty much same as before, the only difference is we're taking the legs from side to side instead of up and down. Pop your hands under your bottom if you need to for both these exercises, just give you a bit of extra support. Enjoy your recovery. Off we go again with scissor kicks. And recovery. And back to the crisscross. And recovery. Halfway through now, guys. Back to your scissor kicks, up and down this time. And recover. Crisscross again. And recover. One more round to go, guys. Up and down scissor kicks. Recovery. And crisscross for the last time. Have a drink at this point if you need to. And we're going to start on our fronts as usual. So just laying flat on the floor, up on your forearms, you'll get a small stretch across or up your abdominals and your tummy. And then we're going to straighten the arms to lift your body up a little bit higher. And you'll get a deeper stretch down your front. Only go as high as you can. Everyone's flexibility is different. So depending on the flexibility of your back, that will dictate how high you can come on this stretch. And then we're going to come back on, sit on our heels, forehead on the floor, and stretch the arms forward so that you can stretch the upper back, open up the shoulders. Now we're going to roll onto your back and pull your knees in towards your chest. This will stretch your lower back. Rest your head on the floor. Important to do that, otherwise you'll just get a strain in your neck. So we're holding these for 30 seconds each, all these stretches. Okay, 1 foot across the knee and pull in the underneath the leg. This will stretch out your glutes. And of course, swap sides. You should feel a nice pull in your bottom when you do these. Up onto your feet, we're going to do the swimmer stretch first, where you hug yourself. This will open up your shoulders and your upper back. It is important to stretch down, guys, so please do this bit at the end of the video, because otherwise you're going to be sore in the morning at best. Or over time you might pull something, so always do the stretch down. And then we swap sides on the swimmer stretch. Okay, onto the calf stretch, and then bring your arms behind as well. So with the calf stretch, as you can see, rear leg is straight. You should feel it in the belly of your calf. Front leg is slightly bent. And by bringing the arms back as I've done, that will stretch your chest out at the same time. And then we'll swap sides, and then you're going to hug a beach ball, which stretches out your traps and your neck and upper back. Okay, going to stretch the hamstrings next. Take one leg forward and keep it straight. You want your toes pulling up towards your shin, and you should feel a nice pull down the back of your thigh. Sometimes it goes into the top of your calf as well. It's a flexibility thing. And of course do the other leg. Okay, onto your quads now. So you pull your foot towards your bottom, doesn't have to touch. Again, flexibility, everyone's different, but you do want to feel the pull down the front of your thigh and try and keep your knees fairly close together. And then you swap sides. Different viewpoint, just because. Okay, triceps. So you're going to grab one elbow and just pull it to try and get the hand down your back. So don't pull too hard, obviously, just enough to feel that stretch in the back of your arm. Two sides as always, or both sides. And then we're going to just pull the arm across just to stretch the shoulder and the bicep. You don't want to lean on the elbow, so either place your arm between the shoulder and the elbow or between the elbow and the wrist, whichever's more comfortable, and just give it a gentle pull across the body. Shake it out and you're all done. Well done. You've made it to the end. Have a drink, have a snack like a banana or a cereal bar. See you soon. Take care.